Breaking news at 4. We are watching the stock market as the Dow tumbles.
Investors reacting on news of the tariffs taking effect at midnight. Also breaking, a woods fire scare in Cumberland County. Chopper 11 over the scene.
And we're live in South Carolina as firefighters continue to battle several wildfires, one forcing people to flee over the weekend.
And keeping your children safe, the recommendations released today aimed at preventing child deaths. And 5 people killed in a crash over the weekend in Lee County.
A grieving mother talking to us today. Eyewitness News at 4 is next.
Right now, live coverage from your local news leader, keeping you connected to your community and your first alert forecast. Here's what's happening where you live. This is ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
And we begin with breaking news. The Dow Jones taking a hit just ahead of closing time as President Trump announces the tariffs against China, Mexico, and Canada will take effect tonight. The Wall Street just closing, the Dow closing down about 700 points. Economists have warned the cost of goods like cars, groceries, shoes, and electronics could soon go up as the new tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico take effect at midnight. The Trump administration has downplayed how much of that cost will be passed on to consumers. Another concern is that Mexico, China, and Canada could impose retaliatory measures. However, some analysts say new tariffs could be good for the U.S. in the end if they open negotiations. Also breaking right now at 4, firefighters working to put out this large wood fire near Jack Britt High School in Hope Mills. Chopper 11 over the scene. And at this point, no structures are being threatened in that fire. Thank you for joining us on this Monday. I'm Barbara Gibbs.
And I'm Amber Rapinta. The wildfire danger caused by the combination of dry leaves, grass, and other vegetation, and very low humidity. Chopper 11 closely monitoring this one in Hope Mills. This is off of Rockfish Road. The Senior Living Center Harmony of Hope Mills is very close to here, along with a shopping center. But so far, crews have been able to keep the flames from spreading.
Now, this is video from the fire from earlier today, and you can see this video. Firefighters have been successfully knocking down the fire. Our Sydney Schofield is headed to Hope Mills, so stay with Eyewitness News for her live report from the scene. About 175 fires are burning across North and South Carolina. Crews in Polk County are still working to put this fire out that forced dozens of families to evacuate over the weekend.
This is in western North Carolina, just west of Mecklenburg County on the South Carolina border. So far, no homes have been damaged, thankfully. The other fire that we're watching closely as well is the Carolina Forest Fire. That is burning near Myrtle Beach in Horry County. The fire forcing people to flee from their homes yesterday.
Yeah, last check, the fire was only 30% contained. Diane Wilson is in the fire zone and has more from the North Carolina forest area. She joins us live now with the latest on the wildfire danger. Diane, good afternoon. What's happening? Where are you?
Good afternoon, Barbara and Amber. You know, some scary times for residents here that are surrounded by the Carolina forest. You can see the heavy smoke. I can even see some of the pieces flying through the air here. And it really, the taste of the smoke, you can just taste it. It's very heavy, thick smoke. About 5 minutes ago, this street was filled with firefighters putting out some hot spots. It's quiet now as they just continue to move on as they find those hot spots. But as residents return here, as the evacuation orders have been lifted, they return home here to find some damage.
Right now, live coverage from your local news leader, investigating new information tonight, and your first alert forecast. Here's what's happening where you live. This is ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
And breaking news is first on Eyewitness News at 6. Wildfires triggering evacuations in parts of North and South Carolina as our region continues facing an increased risk for wildfires.
Chopper 11 flying over Hope Mills this afternoon, where a brush fire burned 20 acres. Firefighters very quick to respond. And tonight we're hearing from people who live nearby about the frantic moments when that fire broke out.
And the largest wildfire right now in North Carolina is burning in the southwestern part of the state in Polk County. This is near the South Carolina border where more than 400 acres have burned. That blaze only about 30% contained.
And right now a state of emergency is active in South Carolina, where more than 100 active wildfires are burning there. Eyewitness News is on the ground tonight near Myrtle Beach, where people are recounting moments the fire reached their homes.
A firefighter stopped in his pickup truck because there were flames on my front yard.
3 o'clock in the morning. They come knocking on the door.
And he's like literally pounding them out with his feet.
I said, holy crap, because I'd never seen something like that.
A frightening situation for people there near Myrtle Beach, and Eyewitness News is on the scene talking to them. We're glad you're joining us here for the news at 6. I'm Steve Daniels.
And I'm Amber Rapenta. Lauren Johnson is off tonight. Don's going to join us in a moment with the increased fire danger. First, though, let's get to our live team coverage. Diane Wilson is standing by near Myrtle Beach with the fire emergency there.
But let's begin with Sydney Schofield in Cumberland County with a fire that popped up there this afternoon near Jack Britt High School. Sydney.
Well, Steve, we know that this fire is fully contained right now, so that's a bit of good news. It means that fire crews have put a line all the way around this fire so it cannot spread to nearby homes and businesses.
And we continue to follow the wildfires that are burning in parts of North and South Carolina tonight. Our coverage continues at ABC11.com, and we'll have more tonight at 11. That's going to do it for us here for Eyewitness News at 6.
Enjoy the evening. We'll see you later tonight.
ABC 11 Eyewitness News is sponsored by Blanton's Air, Plumbing, and Electric, your local family-owned home service experts since 1951. Closed captioning sponsored by LeafCars.com. It's easier here.